to Bar Mills and welcome to the Old Dominion Broom Company part of the website. Now, we're going to discuss this. This kit is actually available in N scale as well as now HO scale, and that is really the impetus for this video. This is why we're doing this. One kit is architecturally the same as the other kit regardless of scale. Of course, the details will vary between the kits. This time we're going to focus more on the HO side of things, but if you're an N scaler, don't turn it off because the video is going to overlap because the buildings literally are quite identical. Now, the Old Dominion Broom Company was actually at one point called the Calendar Press Company. So if you're in the situation where you follow George Sellios and the fine scale miniatures and his Franklin South Manchester, this was a building that was on his railroad. Now, he built it as far as his own model, but he never produced it. It was published at one point in one of the magazines, and we took up his concept of it and ran with it, but changed the theming. So if you're a fine scale miniature kind of guy, whether you're an N scale or HO, you can get this building. Now the HO one is made, as a matter of fact, both scales, they're made of clapboard. They have cardstock roofs. What's interesting is that they have such interesting architecture that you don't have to funk up the whole building by putting all kinds of signs around it to make it look interesting, because it's already interesting. It's a longer building. It can be used, it really can take up its own space. It's the kind of building that if I were to put it on my layout, I would be prone to putting some kind of a fence around it and adding some activity around it, shipping, people working, things like that, because the building deserves it. Now, there are certain castings on this kit that are not on any other Bar Mills kit. We have a habit of doing that. We spend the time and make the investment to make the kits unique rather than just reach in and buy what's available for castings and throw them within the kit. We actually design certain things as they are needed to make the kits really come out the way they were intended to in the first place. This is not a kit for the beginner. I would say if you're an intermediate or a better builder, you can actually handle this kit really easily. It's not overly complex, has a great look to it. I would definitely pay attention to the photos that you see on the screen because it'll give you a pretty good hint as to what's going on. You're going to want to notice this time around, and we get asked this from time to time, is there any detail on the back wall? Well, in this case, take a look at the photos. The back is actually totally detailed on the HO scale version. The N scale version is going to vary a little bit because of certain things that are just more difficult to manufacture in N scale. So keep that in mind. It's something that, at least in HO scale, can be viewed from all four sides. So that's it on this one. The pricing information and availability and so on is on this page. And of course, you can order through Bar Mills on this one, or you can order through your local retailer because this is certainly available to them at this point. Okay, thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll be talking to you soon.